Today's episode of Chad Hogan Live is brought to you by Gushers Fruit Snacks. I already ate them all. Some games come out all the time, every year, to the point where you're sick of them, and you don't know if you want to buy this year's new installment of an old franchise. That is not the case with Soul Calibur 6, which has its first title in almost 5 years. Is this new incarnation on current gen systems worth buying? Or was it just a crap fest worth fucking over? Soul Calibur 6 by Namco Bandai, or Bandai Namco, is absolutely kind of similar to the other ones with a few new additions. And I don't like the additions, but I do like the same old gameplay that I barely got used to because we don't get yearly installments. Do you see how that works? There's not a new Soul Calibur every year. The gameplay is still pretty fresh compared to maybe some other fighting games that happen to jump around from time to time. But Soul Calibur still feels as fun as it was in 1999 when I first laid my eyes on a Dreamcast. But Bandai Namco, or Namco Bandai, wanted to add these weird kind of Mortal Kombat-y moves, which worked well in Mortal Kombat X. They're almost like supers, but they're called, what I call them, rock, paper, scissors. You pull off a super, but it's not quite a super, and you both jockey for position. Kind of like a wrestling title where whoever strikes first gets the advantage. Now that's all well and good, but I mean, in this particular match it happened a ton of times. I definitely see people getting good at it, me having to learn it, and just, it almost interrupts the flow of the gameplay. Now that's almost enough that you'd say, well, they screwed up Soul Calibur, but not quite, because I'm still as satisfied as ever with the hand-to-hand weapon-based combat, the way Kilik's staff feels versus Ivy's whip, versus this lady's crazy spherical razors. You can still knock opponents off the ledge, and it feels oh so satisfying to jump off with them right after. Don't forget the occasional obligatory teabag. You gotta be a good sport when you're facing your opponents. Some matches were laggy, some matches were actually pretty smooth. This is just the network stress test. But I am wholeheartedly in love with Soul Calibur 6 all over again. The only justification for not purchasing it is you know this game's going down in price by Black Friday, by at least $10 or $20. I would say wait until Black Friday and then enjoy Soul Calibur all over again as if it were for the first time. New additions be damned, I still had a lot of fun, and I can still see myself becoming a master of the Staffster. KO indeed.